Hey guys, welcome to this week's Q&A. Thank you for bearing with me. I have so much catch up to do. It's unbelievable. Like I released a bunch of med bed videos, and then I still have some email videos to get to, and like just so much work to do. And you guys know all the stuff that I've been working on, and and with my health. So trying to take really good care of myself, and instead of doing the 8 lives I would normally do in a month, what I'm going to be doing is I have like this little calendar that I put on Instagram for you guys, so you guys know my schedule. So obviously right now we're having the premiere for this week. We're going to do the same thing next week. So you can send your questions in by Tuesday, 7 p.m. Mountain Time. And then those will make it into the Thursday Q&A next week on the 11th. And then I'm going to go ahead and do a live on the 15th. What are you guys doing? So then I'm going to do a live on the 15th and then a live on the 22nd. And that's all I'm going to do this month. The rest of the time, I'm going to be trying to catch up with my work. Hang on a second. The cats want to see outside better. Okay. So that's going to be the schedule for this month. And those of you who are waiting on email readings and video readings, your MedBed video readings, then I should have those to you this month. Hopefully sooner than later. But I don't want to make any promises and have you guys upset with me if I don't have them by then. So I'm not going to give you a time, or a date or whatever. I've started also, I put a return policy because you guys are like ordering readings, not even reading the service page. And the service page says, it spells it out. Look, you're going to have to wait for a reading. There's a long wait. I think we're in January now. There is a long wait for the readings, but unlike other readers, I mean, I know people who have a waiting list of like 2 years and people have no problem waiting and they don't even offer lives or anything. So I think it's really nice that I offer a couple of options. One of them is an emergency reading that you could get any moment and squeeze right in front of everybody for like 10 minutes. You only get 10 minutes because I can't have everybody doing that. But you guys can get an emergency reading if your animal is in distress or you're like really freaking out about something, or you're up against a deadline and you just have to know right now. You guys know I'm incredibly efficient. In those 10 minutes, if you have a list of questions, we will shoot down those questions and tell you everything you need to know in that moment. Okay. So I have that available. And then I have these Q&As that I usually do twice a week, Mondays and Thursdays. So anyway, you guys, some people have been ordering those and then they complain, oh, you have a waiting list out till January. I'm like, I said that in my services page. Did you not read that? And then they asked me to do a refund. Then I have to go look it up. I have to find the order, and then I get charged a certain amount to do a refund. And I mean, it's such a pain in the butt. So I've decided I'm going to charge for that. If you guys want a refund before I've done your thing, I'm going to charge 25% for that. So think about ordering a reading before you order it and know that there is a waiting list, and that the waiting list, that I'm very, very, very accommodating to be offering other things in the meantime, because I got your back and I know you guys have pressing things and I'm willing to help you out. So, and what was the other thing? Yeah, I guess that's it. Nobody ever wants refunds after the fact. But you guys also sign and you agree to my refund policy when you click that little box. It says all the what is it, terms and agreement or whatever that box is. You guys, there's a little link you can read all about all of my clauses or whatever you want to say. But because all these people have been doing this, I'm just like, you guys, please read stuff. And please also, when you order a reading, I've made a really nice email that breaks down instructions for everybody. So you get an email, an order confirmation that says, thank you so much for your order. And then it says, my number has changed. I have a new number because I used to have a different number. And then it starts to say, please locate your service that you ordered below and then read the instructions, right? And it says, what to do and what to expect. And that I call you usually within a few minutes of the reading. I don't call right on the minute. That rarely happens. It happens sometimes, but I juggle a lot and I will not miss your appointment. I promise we will be able to get in our time. And so just know that I'll call you within minutes of our appointment. But it explains all of that in the email, and it says, I will call you. You don't need to call me. And it says, everything that you need to know. So please, please, please read the services page, read the confirmation email. You'll have all the information you need and your mind will be completely set at ease. That would be lovely. Okay. Having said all of that, you guys know that I like to begin these Q&As with just, business information on what's going on, just giving you guys updates in general. It could even be like Lighthouse alerts on, the energies of right now, if there's something big going on. I'd say the biggest thing happening right now that I could warn you guys about is black magic, dental problems, dental issues, small little accidents, stumbling downstairs, causing fires. Like, be very careful right now, especially if you're ruffling people's feathers and you're telling truths and things like that. Just really have your own back and be praying a lot and just be very present in the moment so that you can sense if something's a little bit off. Don't be paranoid. Just have your spidey senses going right now, because that's about all they got left. They don't have much money left. They don't have much, they really don't have a leg to stand on, these guys, I believe. And so that's all they got. That's all they got is people that are putting out lies, deception, strategizing on black magic in any way, shape, or form. They can make somebody say what they want them to say. They can say, they can do a lot of different things with black magic, guys. So I'm going to start right now, actually, and do a black magic clearing for you. I also have a video called Black Magic Clearing. You can use that anytime in your environment. The more belief you have in it, the stronger it's going to work. So just relax and drop your shoulders. Ama natain sa se he la anchenza se hola pumahama anake shishi hina asan se hela pumahama ake na taisan se shehe sa se na taike na on apumo oma ana ake shansa sa se la na taike. Okay. I gotta attend to something for just a second here. Okay, I'm back. All right, so let's start with the readings. NG. Hello, what's going on with my skin? Root cause and treatments, please. Irritation, having a lack of control over things, giving you something to do that you feel you have control over. Irritation. Yeah, it's just okay. So maybe to soothe yourself, you can do the exercise. Thank you, God, for my misery. Look up the word misery, and then in my name, and it should come up. Do that exercise on anything that irritates or upsets you and find out the benefits and advantages to it so that you can accept it and feel better about it. And then you might even, whenever you guys write that down, it's like it can bring some epiphanies forward that are awesome. And it can help you have some realizations. I just got like a milk bath with lemon in it. That's interesting. Also, peppermint. The pepper. I forget the kind of soap it's called, but that really strong peppermint soap that's all natural. Maybe some of that in a bath would help too. And coconut oil all over your skin. Anything else? No, when you start actually tending to those feelings of irritation, I feel like it's going to go away. So, come on, man, not take it. And when I work on it, it clears a lot too. Okay. I wanted to bring something up real quick too. Let's put a timestamp right here. Because somebody said something like, you've mentioned Qigong like 30 times, in your last Q&A. Well, that's because each and every reading is individual. And if spirit tells me that person needs Qigong, then I'm going to say, you need some Qigong. This is all spirit influenced. And right now we're ascending as a planet, and as a species, and we really need Qigong. So if you're going to listen to the entire Q&A, you're going to hear Qigong 30 times, or you're going to hear Byron Katie 30 times, or you're going to hear whatever. These things get repeated, but on an individual, but some people just go and they just look at their timestamp and that's it. A lot of people do that. So I don't know what to say to you guys. If you're going to watch the whole thing, you're going to hear some repeated stuff, so just take it in stride, have some grace and realize that's what's going on. I'm not going to just put out an announcement, everybody just do these things, because if spirit doesn't necessarily recommend it or whatever, then it's not even going to come up. So just don't be a control freak. Oh, go to your own show and don't ever mention Qigong. There. Problem solved. MB. Thank you, Amy, for all your amazing insight and coaching. My question is, can you tell me what it is? What is my root or origin of my longstanding insomnia? Spending hours awake every night without being able to fall asleep. Wow, that would be tough. I have nights like that sometimes. Do you have any advice for me? Yeah, be present in the moment. That's what helps me. Oh, I have another trick for you too. This is fun. And they said that it's stress. It's not dealing with stress appropriately. So I would definitely do Byron Katie's work. Byron Katie, or Thank You God for My Misery. Both of those things will reduce your stress significantly. I do have videos on both of those things. For Byron Katie, just look up BYRONKATIE. And learn how to do her self-inquiry process. Have a pad of paper with a spiral bound at the top. It's easier if you're flipping it that way. And make sure you write it down and don't do it in your head, guys. Okay. So having said that, here's an exercise that you can use. So if you're, this isn't the exercise yet, but if you're laying in bed, try to feel your covers. Try to snuggle into your covers and only feel the sensation of the feeling of your blankets or whatever is there, your pillow, yourself, whatever's around. Just get in touch and lose your head. Like, don't be thinking thoughts. If you have thoughts that like, I need to remember to do this in the morning, write it, jot it down. Keep your little notepad next to you or on your phone or whatever, and write those ideas down of things you need to do, your to-do list. Start making that and write them down as they come, or ideas for your book or whatever is coming to you. Write it all down instead of, hey, thank you. Just write it down and get it out of your head and onto paper or onto your notepad or whatever. Hi. How you doing, honey? Okay. So are you coming over? Yay. Oh, you're so sweet. Oh, little pooter butt. Little fluffy butt. Okay, so but here's kind of the fun thing, and I found out about it on a TED Talk and I tried it and I was like, oh my God, this works. So try to picture anything weird that you can. Things that don't make sense, like an upside down elephant spraying water out in rainbow colors, or like Daffy Duck walking up your wall and over the ceiling and on the other side, or a circus being thrown in your bedroom, or a trapeze artist swinging above you, things that don't make any sense at all, because it tricks your brain to thinking that it's subconscious, like when you are dreaming, you are thinking weird things like that. So your brain gets tricked and thinks that you're already dreaming, and then you start dreaming. So it totally works. Think about, anything that doesn't make sense, just make it up. It doesn't even, just don't think anything that actually makes sense. So make it not make sense somehow. A polka dotted cat, a purple cow. I mean, anything that doesn't make sense, be picturing that, thinking about it, and it'll help you fall back asleep. And do it for as long as you need to until you fall asleep. I couldn't believe that worked, but it totally does. Okay, LK. Amy, 2 inquiries. My daughter, Bella, just broke up with blank, and they were together for almost 5 years. I don't think he respected her, and I think she was very hurt. I'm not sure if he ever loved her. When will she meet someone who actually loves her? Feels like about 2 years, about 2 years-ish. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit of time. It just feels like she needs to go through kind of a self-love journey. Like she needs to kind of go within and get out of any like people pleasing type behavior and learn to like really love herself. I just put out a video fairly recently about I think it says God, sin, and loving yourself, or some title like that. If you put in the word sin, it should come up with my name since it's on my channel. So put in sin and put in Amy Satori sin, and it'll come up, and maybe show that to her and help her to work on those things. Okay, number 2, what do you see her doing to support herself? She wants to go to physical therapy. She wants to go to physical therapy, but I think she's not sure. Okay. She wants to go to physical therapy. I guess that means she wants to be a physical therapist. Is that the same thing? Is going to physical therapy? All right. Physical therapy is definitely an option for her. I just saw the word counseling or coaching too. She might get into something like that. Helping people would be good. She still has a kind of a people pleasing thing going on. So she's got to work on that to be fully confident and in her power. So how much I can say on. Yeah, they really are trying to help her right now get into her power and like embrace her goddessness and love herself completely just how she is. And do some things that go against the grain. Do some things that pushes her past her comfort zone kind of thing. So that's what I'm getting. Okay, so I need to pause again for just a moment. Okay. So at this moment, I'm actually uploading and releasing that video, why I took those videos down. So that's what I was just doing. Okay, GS. Sorry, Amy, my first PayPal transaction, I would like any helpful advice or messages regarding myself and my daughter's health issues. Also, I was told I may have been a witch burned at the stake in a past life. Haven't we all? Is that true? And do I still carry any bad energy from this? I feel I have many blockages and inner wounds. I'm trying to learn to clear them. Thank you. I absolutely adore you. Thank you. You are such a guiding light for many. Thank you so much, you guys. And I say you guys because you guys say this all the time, and you guys are so sweet. And thank you. I just love you guys. All right. So the first thing would be helpful advice on messages for yourself and your daughter relating health issues. Okay, and then the past life thing. They're pointing to your daughter first. I feel kind of like there's something that needs to be said for her. Like she needs to get something out. She needs to vocalize something. It might be a creative idea, or it might be she needs to stand up for herself. But something needs to be said. I see like it's almost like she's choking on something, like something's caught in her throat. Yeah, most of her black energy or her negative energy is around the bust. So I'd say she also needs to incorporate more her mind and her heart. Like make sure that the things that she's doing and speaking actually have run through the system of the heart, then the head, then back again just to check, and then out the mouth. Boom, 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 and then boom. So integrity from the heart. Okay, so that is it. The healing that I do is picking up on emotional things that need to be addressed in order to heal the physical ailments. So that would be a health related issue. I don't know how that's showing up. There might be something on her arm. I see something about an arm, but without you asking me to address any health issues that you know of, then that's all I got. Okay, so and a lot of times when they tell you to address something like that, if you do actually listen to me and you do follow through on working on your assignment or assignments or whatever it is that I suggest to you from spirit, then usually a number of things clear up. It's like the key, right? Okay, so for you, now I feel like you're pretty clear. Loosen up. Don't be too controlling of things. Go with the flow a bit more and have a sense of humor. That's about it for you. With the witch thing, yeah, you were a witch burned at the stake. Most people were, a lot. If you're a good-hearted person back then yeah, you were probably. Yeah, just kind of like the people who are unvied at this time are being picked on. It's much like back in that time with the witches, because the witches never did anything wrong. They were kind-hearted, good, kind people that were picked on because the Luciferians wanted them dead because they posed a threat over, whatever control they were trying to gain over the people. So it's happening again. We've got the Luciferians attacking the good-hearted people who are trying to be natural and organic and go toward the light and follow love and all of that stuff instead of fear. And we're the witches again, all over again. So that's probably why this is coming up for you right now to heal. So however you're afraid of our current situation, just know that there's other levels that are probably just making you very, very uncomfortable. And it's from what happened to you in that past life. So how does she get rid of this? It's not even necessary that we go back to these past lives and relive the whole thing all over again and the betrayal and all that stuff. We can just go back to it, take a look at it. What I like to do when I do past life stuff with people is I have them picture, I have them explain to me, oh, okay, so can you picture that this happened? Yeah, I can picture that. Okay, and everything went wrong, right? Yeah, oh yeah, that went terribly wrong. I ended up having this happen and that happened and the other thing. And then I'll say, okay, so how do we change the ending? So you can do this in a meditation at home, but go back and start the whole movie over again and change it. See things rolling out differently, and you will, just with your imagination like that, you'll switch yourself over to a different timeline, and whatever was caused in this life that's caused problems from that past life, it will resolve itself and no longer have a hold on you because you switched timelines where that never happened. So yeah, our imagination is very, very strong. Yeah. Okay. Hey, sweetie. You gonna come up here? Okay, M-A. I'm seeing things moving around. I can tell where the cats are, but I don't see them. I could just see like a lamp going, like somebody's just walked through there. Oh, hi. It's Annie. Hi, baby. Want to come lay next to Mama? Yeah. Want to say hi to everybody? Come here. Oh, this is Annie, in case you don't know her. Yeah. Can you see you in the computer? Pretty girl. I'm an angel. You're such a good girl. You're such a good girl, honey. Want to lay on your pillow? Is it, girl? Okay. So yeah, M-A. Blessings and thank you for all you do. I have 2 questions. Question number 1, a couple of weeks ago, when I asked a question about my current job, you told me you saw a business coming from home. My husband and I are about to buy a Qigong water machine. Oh, good. Okay. From blank. And once we become eligible, do you see success and financial independence through the business for us? Okay. Yes, that was immediate. Like, yes. Okay. If you're confident, knowledgeable, easygoing about it, yeah, totally. 2, my husband blank has been in pain for months on and off in his leg, exactly where the such and such and such. We did an x-ray and everything was okay. Apparently he had something called, okay. It hurts and bothers when he stands up or even sometimes when he is laying down sleeping. Plus lately he's been having lower back pain. Can you do a healing for him? Yeah. Can I do this healing for him? Yes, I can. Hama natain sa shi he elahan haki impomumo amaan. Shinshi he se elakain. Since everything is energy, and that sounds like kind of a long-standing problem, I would say Qigong is they just said yes. Qigong would be good, really good for even both of you, because it takes your stress away, helps you to be calm, helps you to be cool, calm, collected, relaxed. You're not going to go around sleepy. It gives you tons of energy too, but it's just a nice, calm energy. And it'll help you in your ascension process as well, both of you. And it's really nice when you get to do it with a partner because it's just, I don't know, it's a cool thing to do together. I do have a DVD that I recommend. It's in my resources page all the way at the bottom. More energy, more life. Okay. Thank you. Helahana ake in. Opomama amaan. Tatakins. All right. Yeah. He might actually do well to get my daily boost. Is what I just got. If he could even just do it for like a month or two or something, I feel like he would benefit from it. So if you feel like doing that, if you feel moved to do that, I feel like that could be good. Okay. LL. Dear Amy, sending you love for all you do. Thank you. My first question is my question is that I feel like I have negative AI or dark magic around me much of the time. I've suffered over the past years with severe depression, anxiety, and financial problems. I went to a very dark place. I feel like I am coming out, but am constantly pushed down by a dark feeling. Sometimes I'm in touch with beautiful light beings like my star family, but it's like I'm in a dark tunnel and can't hear them. I have previous memories of abduction. Do you please have any messages, advice, or healing? Yeah, let's see. Yeah, that's definitely going on. It's not in your imagination. But they want you to practice. Negative AI is your ego. Basically, that's what's going on. Your ego plagues you. So, and you cannot be distressed or depressed, or did I say distressed or depressed, or you can't be going through any kind of a difficult time if your thoughts are positive. So, and your thoughts or neutral. So the only thing that actually causes you pain and suffering is what you're thinking, which is the negative AI. But you have complete power over that. So let me do a blessing for that, because I had a little bit of a little energy with that, almost like you had had a block put on you. Okay, so let's see. Shen shen sisi menhin ke. Hela homo omo ana ke insa me. Shishin sasa ina ki pum pum omo an. Hala hena te ke insanse. Very interesting. It's kind of like you've been part of an experiment. They don't want me messing with you because they kind of want to see what happens to you. And it feels like it could be for a good cause, like a good thing. Like you volunteered to be some kind of like in a program that's gonna help. Can she overcome the ego? Yes, she can. Yes, she can. But of your own accord. So they want you to really work on cultivating the peace within you. Byron Katie, Eckhart Tolle's book, A New Earth, is really a phenomenal book about learning about the ego and all the mechanism of it, how it works, and then how to overcome it as well. So, you actually have the ability to enlighten or ascend, which is incredible. But you also maybe watch Matt Kahn's video, Respecting the Shadow, because he talks about all the negative feelings and things that we go through and how we need to validate those feelings that we have. So any kind of bad feelings, we need to just validate them. So I love you even when you're depressed. I love you even when you make mistakes. I love you even when, you trust the wrong people. I love you even when you say the wrong things. I love you even when, you push your tribe out or whatever, as you were saying. But love yourself despite any of those feelings and be like, of course you feel that way. Of course you do. Anybody would be angry at that. Anybody would be upset with that, just really be your own best friend. Talk to yourself like your best friend. Maybe watch the video that I just made a few days ago about God, sin, and loving yourself or something like that. Yeah. Okay. JL, my Lupita Lourdes, Lourdes of healing. You are so funny. Can I get a med bed for me and my person? Yes. Shan shan sa se lai na I ke pum pum on halakire na tai san se shishi he en ke pum pum on tai sansa e la ana take pum ons sansa shi he e la ke na ans papa hama ana take in sa se na she in sa se. I'm just helping her kind of like both of you kind of loosen up and relax. Shenshei san se he e ke na te pi impum puma on aela. Shen says inake ins. That was some kind of a breaking of a comfort zone, like stepping outside your comfort zones, both of you, but especially her. Chen Chen says la hana ake in. And just like being radical, like I will do anything for love, and just being like, I don't even care what it is. I'm going to go after it. And giving her a sense of a victory. They showed like somebody doing like a touchdown dance. Yeah. It's helping her. It helped her make feel more confident going past her comfort level. There you go. Manifesting victory and success. All right. I love getting confirmation in the cards. Okay, LJ. So we went from JL to LJ. Okay, I've been detoxing from mold, heavy metal, and Bartonella. I'm at the end of a treatment and I am blank still and higher than need to be. Could you assist with that? Yeah. Why is it still high? Or what's the cause, please? I just saw like some kind of a machine put its arms out, like I'm not going down. Like okay. I mean, you probably know about zeolite, of course. Clay comes to mind, like bentonite clay, using clay. San se shihi kim pong ho ma ama ana ai la gates. Shen che e na album oma an I ha e kin sa se shi in sa se na teleki ina tati poma oma on ha a pom poma an. Wow, they're persistent little buggers. They like the whole time I was encouraging them to go to the earth for recycling and they wouldn't. They were like, no, I'm going to go this way. No, I'm going to go that way. No, I'm going to, like, they were trying to escape it any way that they could. I was like, dang. So then they were going to come back over and go back into you. So they're very persistent little critters, whatever they are, little metal critters. Everything has consciousness. So, this situation is just temporary. This too shall pass. It's like a rising up to like a last fall thing. Miracles and wonderful changes are ahead. You will be pleasantly surprised at the end results of blessings to come. Also, assume you've got this. Have that kind of mentality. Be affirming. Thank you guys so much for getting all those metals out of my body. I'm so relieved. I feel so much better. Like, speak from the future standpoint, looking back at how you are now and being like, oh gosh, God, thank you so much that you got me through that. And I got them all fleshed out. I feel so much better. Things like that. Be affirming that they're gone and don't be looking for evidence that they're still there, like really let it go and know that it's been taken care of. Okay. SS. Happy Miraculous Monday. That's funny. It's Thursday. Happy Miraculous Thursday. How does my DM feel or think, especially after seeing me Friday night? Ooh. awesome. He said the sky is bluer. The clouds are puffier. The birds sound, brighter, happier. It was a gift from God. He's thinking about you right now. It was a miracle. Maybe he didn't think you were going to show or something. Hiding is true love. He was like, because he's insecure. That's funny. But he was cheering inside. He was cheering inside. And he was overcoming something and awakening. Overcoming not telling you how he feels about you. He wants to do the right thing. He wants to manifest the giggly happiness and healing for you guys. So he felt really good about it, again, with the miracle card. Like he thought you walked in and it's just like one of those parts in the movie where it's like, oh, she's here. And like his heart's like, boom, 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 boom. Yeah, he was really happy to see you. SM. Hello, sweet Amy. I currently work part-time for my church. I want a full-time position in something that is in line with my degree. I'm starting an additional part-time job at something. Do you see something as a good gift for me, wanting to make sure they were not involved in anything nefarious? Okay, so is it a good choice for her? Is this good for her? I get a yes. Are they involved in nefarious activities? I get a no. But it's good that you're conscious about that you care. This make a good solid decision for her going forward. Hold on. Ooh, it's gonna set it's gonna have like a domino effect in your life in a good way. It may not be where you end up being. You may only be there temporarily, but it's kind of like leapfrogging from one thing to another. I'm not saying you're necessarily going to go from job to job, but you're being led down like a pebble pathway, not a pebble pathway. Like, those little things you step on, the round cement things, you're going to go bloop, bloop, bloop. It's like all lined up for you. So they're saying, yeah, definitely do it, because you're going to knock down that first domino and then cause like a whole set of events to happen that are meant to be and that are to your benefit. Okay. EA. Hi, Amy. Thank you again for all you do. I love everything you stand for and fight for, and how you encourage us to fight for ourselves in such a positive, uplifting manner. Thank you. Could you please give a blessing on the sale of our car? I thought we would be able to sell it at a good price really quickly, since there is supposedly a shortage of new cars. We have been willing to negotiate, and the low price we have in our mind is midway or a little lower in the range. But the only seriously interested people coming our way are car salesmen who want to buy our car, or the cheap, okay. I would like to sell my car at least market value. It doesn't have to be top dollar, but higher than the low ball offers we've been getting. Anything we can do to help this process? Okay. We thought we'd use this car for another year or two. Okay. Anything they can do to help? Yeah. I mentioned sensei lahekin. Tata hampo maha na ein. Shancha sisi na taiki puma amaan. Aww. Part of the thing is the car really likes you and it wants to stay with you guys. You're just too good of car owners. I'm going to reassure it that I'm going to try to line up the energy of it having a really good owner that takes really good care of it also, that would, cherish it like you guys have. The car was like, oh, thank you. Sons. Hamaan. It feels like ask for like 1,300 over. And then they'll probably make you an offer for the right price. For some reason, I got 1,300. So I think that, yeah, I think that's what they're saying is do it like 1,300 over. And so that they'll bargain down to what you want. Okay. Yeah. And that might be, I think that's 13 over market value. Okay. GM. There's a cat that has shown up at our house that acts like he's always lived here all along. I know some cats can choose to team up with many families in a neighborhood, but this cat acts like he's known us and this house forever. He tries to walk right in the front door. Then in a matter of minutes, he went to the back and found the dog door. I can hear him on the roof right now. He's not intimidated by our large 140-pound dog, even when the dog makes a stance to the cat. The dog won't hurt him, but the cat is like, what of it, dog? The cat doesn't even flinch over a bear-sized dog. I'm sort of expecting this cat to be staring at me through the skylight in the bathroom. What is the cat's mission for persisting to be here? Don't read this. Okay. Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay, so the cat's mission. Okay. Hama nantayin sa say. Hama nantayin sa. Okay. Hapa hanatay. Ha akin chisin sa say ela. Hana na tension since not take he says I want to be with my mom again. I want to be with my mom again. Past life I just saw. Shen says hey la kane. Hamo na da take in shin sa. La hena ake. Pupu mama hana tain. Hana take in shin sin. La ana pum pum ma an. Shishi in sasen. Sasa he again to take in. Oh, the cat already just loves you. I would adopt the cat, if I were you. That's something from spirit. When an animal just like out of the blue that you don't even know, a total stranger, comes in your home, makes itself comfortable like that, that's meant to be. So I would adopt the cat. As far as the other thing, how much Shakinsa say hit in the eye. Hakeim Homa on Sunse Shein. Was it what she thought? I'm actually getting a no. But let's see what the cards say. Maybe they'll argue with me. All right. I don't think so, but they're saying that he is getting in his power and he is going to reach out with a heartfelt message with integrity, and he's going to get himself unstuck. So the end of a difficult time, he's having epiphanies and things, and he's trying to just be really mature. Okay. JK. Hi, beautiful soul tribe. I've been sick for 2 weeks and have had a lot of time to think. My friend said she doesn't want to live with anyone, so I have changed my moving plans. I'm going to stay here and open a business. I've been blocked I've blocked blank on Facebook, and I'm not talking to him right now. Telling him I don't want to see him anymore was a big lie, but I intend to stick to that. I'm not going to tell him happy birthday either. I know he has towers coming, and I don't need to see him go through that. I'm letting go. I'm letting go and giving this to God. I keep seeing signs that we are meant to be, so I'm going to focus on me. Amy, I'm not sure what to ask, but can you feel into all of this and tell me what I need to know from whoever wants to talk to me? Yeah. He has a lot of regret. He's also feeling a bit defensive and wanting to rush in and talk to you. He wants to go to the next level with you, even though he says that he doesn't. It's insecure, feeling unworthy, but he does want to blaze a new trail and a new life, and he wants to do it quickly. So, I mean, what you've done, I guess, is gotten a fire burning under his butt, and he's going to, now he wants that victory with that grounded, mature person. So he's trying to overcome not telling you that he loves you and make a major decision to heal that lie. So you're doing the right thing. Just keep it up. And yes. Okay. They said, good job standing your ground. Because what he's been doing is complete nonsense, and he's got to learn to come to you with his truth, with, being honest. Okay. SB. Hi, Amy. I heard this from someone, but they didn't elaborate. They said sugar was brought from another planet to harm us. Is that true? Whoa, how interesting. Or also corn, maybe. Yeah, because corn you can't even digest, right? High fructose corn syrup. It makes sense to me as it's in everything. That's so true. Thank you for all that you do. I asked about my fruit forest. Apparently there will be new amazing fruits too. That's what I'm creating anyway. Love, light, and truth. I love that. Okay. So the question is, let's ask, okay, is sugar from, let me put cards down. Whoa, that's a yes. Because I just look at this. It's like the cards are not going the right direction. And then the first card at the bottom was a yes. So it's one sword for magician. And so that it was maybe even black magic or something. And then it's going to be healed. It's going to get healed somehow. So that was a. Oh, okay. Time for me to drink some water. I'm having to drink a bunch of water right now. I'm flushing my system out. Okay, so, wow, yeah. It does look like it. Yeah, justice and healing are coming. How about corn? Is corn the same thing? I get a yes. And I get a yes here too. And a judgment call for part of the awakening. Corn, really? I love corn. Regret secrets being hidden. Somebody's regretting that they've hidden that. Yes. Okay. Well, at least someone has a conscience. Okay. Okay. So that's very interesting stuff. GM. Why does blank keep popping up in my dreams? Interesting. Is there anything he'd like to say to me? What would he like? Why does he keep popping in her dreams? To help you have confidence in yourself and believe in yourself and know how spectacular you are. And shake off the insecurity. Your insecurity is fueling the other person's insecurity. He says everybody needs to quit being insecure and just know and be solid that you deserve this. So is there anything he'd like to say to you? You're unstoppable. Quit doubting yourself. Know that awesome things are coming, even if not with that person. Like, it doesn't even matter. Just believe in yourself. It's going to be, okay. Yeah. Lay down the burden because you're standing in the truth and you've got clarity. That other person is contemplating the end of a difficult period. He's going to fight for you, but you need to overcome your defensiveness and your confusion, and just speak truth when he does, or know your truth, or stand in your truth and have unwavering faith. Okay. All right. All right. And you got an offer coming. JB. My DM said he was no longer interested in having a relationship with me. What can you see is going on with him? All right. I don't have my, okay, I'm going to go to the bathroom and get my ghoster cards. Hang on. Okay. I'm laughing because I fluff up my hair between everything. So I probably go from like flat hair to poof again, flat to poof every time I pause. Oh, Annie. She's like, I'm about ready for my breakfast. What are you doing making the video right now? So, all right. So what's going on with him? Oh, I had to wake up early to do this. I forgot to do it yesterday and I did a bunch of dailies instead. Everything's meant to be just as it is though. So, okay. You haven't heard from me because I've been on vacation, or I'm taking a break away from everyone and everything to feel refreshed and renewed for a new and strong start with you. I'm so sorry. I will make this right by you and I love you. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. I know this must bother you, but I plan to include you in my life and take this to the next level as soon as I can. Please just trust me and give me more time. I forgot I was supposed to drink a bunch of water. Okay. Maybe this is a reminder for you guys to drink more water. Okay. I've had enough of this. I want you in my life now. Please just let me do this on my own terms and trust that I'm coming. And it may be sooner than you think. I just can't take this pain anymore. I feel like you're too good for me. I'm afraid once you get to know me, you might find somebody better. I would do absolutely anything for you. I'd go to the end of the earth. I will prove this in time once we come together. You know who I am truly, and I plan to make this up to you. Oh, there's some confirmation. Hey, love bug. Hi, sweetie. Thank you for the confirmation. You're so cute. Okay, JM. Hi, Amy. I've been really ill for a week with labyrinthitis. Hey, stop. Shh. Stop it. You know I don't like that. Thank you. Could you please ask why this is happening to me and how to clear it up? I don't know what that is, but yeah, let me look at it. Good girl. But it's such a good girl. Okay. Hamanatain sase she pumo humaan ekins shinche ho oma ana tekina ice. Oh, la pamana tai in sase shein. Tente hiko pom pomaan. Ha la ena shin sase na take a puma answer. Okay. Hala ena she in ein hopopumomo okay ins. All right. Anything else she needs to do about it? No, I guess I cleared it. So give it like 2-3 days to see if you feel a difference. Yeah. KB. Hi, Amy. So grateful for finding you and being a part of this tribe. Last Thursday's Q&A, I asked if Spirit had any messages for me. I was blown away by the amazing messages you gave me. You were right on target about me wanting to travel in an RV. I'm so looking forward to having fun traveling and what they have planned for me. You also said Spirit was happy that I was acknowledging that I'm an angel and they really want me to step into my power and to know what I'm capable of. Please ask Spirit for guidance about how I may achieve stepping into my power as an angel. Thanks for all that you do. All right. How does she do this? No people pleasing, first off. Be all about integrity and truth. Do what's right no matter the consequences. Yes, and speak your truth and be clear. Something about starting a passionate new life or follow divinely inspired ideas. And not shaking to say puma on. Part of your job as an angel is to bring harmony and truth. So in whatever situations you find yourself in life, bring harmony, bring mediation to it, bring peace to it, bring soothing to the situation. You're something like a mediator or something like that. Shen Shen says, and you bring peace. You bring peace to people. Hunted Takens. Dreams coming true. You're making a legacy, creating a legacy, Chen Chen Canes, but you gotta you gotta be strong. You gotta be strong. I feel like you're gonna have many downloads and inspirations. You got to jump on them when you get them. Like sometimes I'll be fresh out of the shower. You guys saw the other day when I put out those videos, I got on and looked like crap. Like my hair was not made up. Wasn't feeling well, but I got on with you guys and I just tried to explain what I could and my standpoint on what had happened or like what we discussed and kind of the point I felt that I was trying to make with that collaboration. So it's like, just do what you got to do in the moment. You got to do it. Don't wait. Don't ponder, like make a move on it, and don't let anybody else influence your opinion or your move of what you feel like you're being inspired to do. Don't let anybody else get in the way. Okay. What are you doing over there? Okay. MD. Will Nasara wipe my credit card balance to zero? Will Nasara wipe her credit card balance to zero? I gotta know, but it's like in a way it will, because you will also have money given back to you. So it's not going to directly wipe your credit card out, but it's going to give you money that you could wipe your credit card out yourself with. Okay. MD, should my daughter switch schools in January? Should her daughter switch schools in January? Yes. Yeah, it actually feels like it might be February. I don't know why that would be, but I guess you'll see. Okay. EA. Hi, Amy, with the special soul. Please give my dog a Visla a mini med bed treatment. He's continually getting anal gland infections. He's 8 years old. We give him natural remedies to try to boost his immune system, but he keeps getting these infections. Do you think you can help get rid of the infections permanently? Well, I'll give it a shot. Yeah. What are you guys doing? Hama natain sasi shihe na on. Hama make and sase. La pananaki san say she he la hana pumama amaan. Ah la an sa say na taiki ha 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 amaan. Tatahikin sa shi na 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 e. Ah la ko pumpama ha ha ana e. Tantaki la san sa shi in. It's very interesting talking to a butthole. Let me just say. I don't get to do this every day. Okay. Hamanaki sensei shiki na pu lakepe manan. Tatahe sensei shiki na pu man. Aman, let me see. Tatahe kins. Hana shehe moman sensei naki. Papa hokens. Hang on. I just asked a bit, is it something in the food? And I got a yes. Shanshan say na po mahana I. Have you tried raw? Is he on raw food? Yeah, when I said that, it went, yeah, raw would be great. Yeah, so if he's not on raw food, then maybe switch. And I just got salmon oil. Salmon oil might be really good for him too. And yeah, I feel like that a combination of those two things would be good. Actually, I think if you do the raw food, you won't need the salmon oil. But if you have like the whatever you're giving him and it's maybe dry, then maybe add salmon oil to it and just see if that makes a difference. Okay. You'll see something in about 2 or 3 days that'll show you confirmation, or you'll be able to see something more clearly in a couple days. Okay, BH. Hi, Amy. Thanks for all that you do to help others. Question number 1, what is blocking my abundance? Next, I have a bachelor's in accounting and need to find work in the next 6 months. I could go into 3 different areas, which are accounting, finance, or banking. Accounting, finance, or banking. Finance, maybe even crypto. What area do you see me finding a job in and when? Okay. The abundance will come when you start like painting a vision for yourself and do some visualization of what it is that you want in your life and what abundance looks like to you, and imagine living it already as if it's already happened. When I lived in Texas, I lived in this little apartment and I just kept imagining like having a home with a beach view or something, and that could be traveling or it could be the home I live in, or maybe both. I don't know, but I would even like practice like looking around my living room, like painting the reality that I wanted over the walls of the reality that was there. So picture living a different life than you live. Picture what that would feel like, the kind of car you would drive, the kind of food you would eat, like take yourself through the day and see what it feels like to even be living in that state of mind and whatnot. And it'll help you manifest it. So do some visualization work and even affirm, I feel like I've won the lottery in every area of my life. I'm the luckiest girl in the world. Say that often, especially if you're doubting, like replace it with an affirmation. So yeah, finance. I'm trying to figure out the time here. It feels like, dude, it could be even in November. If not November, when? November, December, January, February, like the end of February. So either November or February. Okay. IB. Hi, Amy. First, thanks for all you do. You've been such an inspiration for me, and I know to others also. Will you check in on my DM for me? I feel very distant from him, unsure if this has to do with my decision to not take the V or his solution in which I could lose my job income, or if we just heading down different paths. What will our future look like for him and I and our 3 children? Okay, so she feels distant from him. She's not sure where this is going, and she's just curious. Huh, interesting. I just saw the words like, will it work out? At first, I thought I was seeing it will work out, but it was, will it work out? And then the answer was no. That was interesting. They don't usually give me the question, you know? Okay, so it doesn't look like it's going to. Let me just feel into it. Saying they're showing him sleeping. He's going to sleep right through something. Maybe it's you're ascending and he's not. But I see him kind of like you get teleported somewhere and he's just sitting taking a nap on the couch. I don't think he's conscious enough or aware enough. Or he's not taking something seriously, or it just feels like, yeah, you guys are so I'm like, when is this gonna come to a head? I think it could even be December, like even over the holidays. Boy, that could be a turbulent holiday. But you got to do what you got to do, right? I don't think you should like wait till after the holidays to make a major decision. A breakup is tough no matter when it's done, but it's gotta get done as soon as you realize that this isn't for me. That's my belief on it anyway. Because you got to get moving on with your life. And that's the way that spirit works too. It's like you have the epiphany, oh, this isn't for me. And then you do an about face immediately. You don't go, oh, this isn't for me. Let me figure out a way to resolve it in a few months so that I can people please everybody in the situation. And so that there'll be minimum tears or minimal tears and minimal. No. Just rip the Band-Aid off and get it done as soon as spirit inspires you to make that move. Do not put it off. That's my advice, because I just, I live that way. You do it when you do it because it's inspired in that moment. You got to act on it immediately. Okay. SS. I've had some realizations about my dharma, wanting to support people through their trauma, through support groups, healing programs, and eventually media art. For income though, should I try web freelancing? Should she try web freelancing? I feel like there's something better. I feel like there's something better for you. But I feel like they just said it'll land on your lap. So Shinsei saying so go forward in that. Go forward in that, and the right thing will land in your lap the way that it should. It's fate. Whatever is coming for you, it's fate. So whatever you have to tell yourself to go forward, just go forward into whatever you want, because it's not really going to matter, because fate's going to drop in your lap is what it sounds like. Can I get confirmation? Yes. Maybe whatever it is hidden from view because they're still thinking about it right now, but they're going to rush in and talk. So there's I feel like a plan in the works to have you on board about something. Hi, sweetheart. She's always watching me like that. Not cool. Can you see her? My little watch cat. Okay. AW. Assuming, okay, she has 2 questions. Assuming my true love is seeing my cryptic messages on Instagram that are for his eyes mainly. What does he feel about my messages? What does he feel about your messages? What's he feeling about her 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 messages? It gives him strength and makes him super happy. It's making him want to come out of hiding and make you some kind of an offer, text message or phone call or something. Is trying to have faith and not be afraid, but it keeps him up at night sometimes. Maybe the deep state might keep him up at night and make him fearful. Maybe that's part of the reason he's hiding. But he wants to make a decision to go to the next level with you, to close out the chapter he's in and begin something with you. And that's going to start with him making some kind of romantic gesture. Number 2, sisters and our dog that are suffering from recent aunt friend's death. My mom in particular is having a really difficult time. Okay. So I guess she's requesting a blessing for them. Okay. So let's do a blessing over this. And for anyone who's had any kind of death in their family or friends, their circle of friends. Shem papoho mahana akena tai sanse ela hen she sanse in titi hikem pomo maana a shishi la na hi kena ana pepe puma homa akena te again hala anatai kela. Okay. HB. Hi, Amy. My niece and her fiance live in Venice, Italy, and have recently adopted a rescue dog. He's only about a year and a half, and it's been discovered that he has a rare congenital heart defect. Unfortunately, they've been told that without surgery and meds, his life would be shortened dramatically. I was hoping. Okay. I was hoping you might be able to send some light and diagnosis if there's anything you can do to help. Yeah, let me see. Amana taken sase na hai la an. Shin shu pupu huma anaki ke na sase and shay la han da ke. Ta han sase na shim pum huma ana ai. Hala hu mahashin se sa e la ke. He hu uma an. Tata hensa se inshen se ke na pum oke na. Hala sen se shen ke in. Hala pum homa anaki na tai. Sansa shihi inke in tatai san. Okay. Okay, EH. Hi, Amy. I'm supposed to go away this weekend with a group of college friends, and recently one of them asked us all to have a CV test before going. I don't mind doing that, but I'm questioning whether or not I should even go. I didn't get the V, and none of them know that. And if they did, they would all be furious. Oh my gosh. They are very liberal and opinionated on this. I'd love to see some of them, but I'm afraid I'll be miserable. Okay. No, don't go. Don't go. No, wait till this all blows over. When is this all going to blow over to where people can just be, they can realize what's going on and how dumb the whole thing is? Feels like some of it could go through March. You could watch my last Great Awakening video for that and see what I pick up on in that one, because I don't remember. But right now it feels like maybe just, I don't know. It could be different for different people depending on where you live and stuff like that. But I get the feeling of March for you guys, for you feeling that way. March of next year. Yeah. I don't think you should go. I think you'd be kind of stressed. Okay. GB. Hi, Amy. May I get an update on my DM? Thanks in advance. All right. So we're going to do a love check-in. A regular love check-in is $22, and a love check-in with a blessing, which is a deluxe love check-in, is $55. That's just me figuring this out. This is bringing the energy to the cards. Okay. Looks like he's overcoming judgment. Maybe he feels judged by you, or it looks like he's awakening from, he's awakening in regards to feeling like a victim in life. Like he's awakening to the fact that he's not, maybe, or maybe he's overcoming being a victim and he's judging himself harshly. But in his heart, he knows his truth is that he wants to come together with you and feels very passionate about that. And he's kind of getting tired of just looking at you in the distance. So he's walking away from things that no longer serve him, things that are toxic, people that are toxic. It could be a karmic. And with these other two cards, I would suspect it is. He's got the Wheel of Fortune and Justice. That could be getting a divorce. It could be dealing with a legal battle. But he's turning the wheel. So whatever he's been putting all his time and focus on is going to be changing over toward you. Because he wants for this difficult time to be over, and he wants to get going on his the life he really wants. He could also be afraid of the deep state. He could be trying to have faith and not worry so much. And he wants to make a decision to reach out to you and get past his worry and heal things with you. Have a fresh start, he just said. Okay. Whoop. Stop. Okay. FH. This small gift is a thank you for the C19 video you did. Aw, thank you so much. You're welcome. Oh, that's so sweet. Okay, so GM. Hi, Amy. A few tarot cards on my DM. Okay. Ama siya say na akiin. Apo maon. Ama anatay kain sa. Siya sa ina. Apo maon. Tatahe kain na ay shanes. And then taking na an. Okay. So he's seeing the truth that he's been kind of acting like a victim and being immature, and he wants to celebrate having the strength to reach out to you and send you some kind of a message. He's left his divorce situation, and he feels like celebrating, and he feels like calling you and telling you. And he's got some kind of a tower moment happening as well. But he's going through a transformation. He knows that he'll be victorious going through. So he is a little bit worried, though, approaching you, that you might reject him somehow, because you're independent-minded and strong, and he's just not sure you're going to accept him back. So he's trying to get up the courage to confront that. Okay, DG, could I please get a message from my DM in the 5D that can help me so that he can know who I am to him, or just information in general? Okay. How much not take it? Well, let's ask if he knows. Does he know who she is to him? Does he know that she's some type of a true love? Does he? I just got a yes. Yeah. Oh, huh. He's maybe insecure that you're playing him, that you're lying to him about that. He thinks maybe you're making it up. But, or it could also be that if he's with someone, he might be thinking of leaving that person, strategizing on how to get rid of the devil in his life so that he can have his dreams come true and his fulfillment with you. He wants to come out of hiding because he believes you're his true love. There you go. He knows you're his true love. He knows he has a bright future for you, with you, and that you guys have unfinished business he wants to get to, and that you guys should come together in a vulnerable, authentic way. So he wants to come to you and have some communication that's very grounded and mature and coming from a place of him being in his power. So good deal. Yeah, it's you guys are gonna be very happy and are gonna heal this. He has to get honest with himself. They just said he does have to get more honest with himself about the situation he's entrapped in. Yeah, he needs to go toward his wish fulfillment with his true love. Okay. CR. I had to take antibiotics for chlamydia 3 times over 2 years ago, and I continue to get bacteria vaginosis. What? Bring it down here. Bring it down, honey. Go get your chipmunk. Where's your chipmunk? God, she's so cute. The other day, she was coming up the stairs and I was going down the stairs, and I'm like, where's she going? And she disappears for a couple minutes, and then I made myself comfortable down here, and she comes down with the chipmunk in her mouth. And then, of course, she meows with it in her mouth. So it's like, so cute. She's probably about to do that right now. I want to know what is going on with my body, organs, reproductive area. My abdomen swells, and it seems like something overwhelming is going on. What herbs can I take to help myself, and or meditations? You need to email me because I'm going to tell you something that you can do to clear that out. Will it be effective? Like I think it will be. Will it be effective for her to do the thing I was thinking? Yes, absolutely. Okay. How much is since saying a hurricane? If you do Qigong or Tai Chi or something, some kind of energetic work like that, it'll calm your system down and help things. But the thing that I'm going to tell you to do in an email, if you write me an email and say, ask me for the health protocol, that'll be like the keyword. Put it in the subject. I would like the health protocol, please. And I'll send that to you. Okay. Yeah, that had a lot of energy behind it. Oh, I thought there was another one. Did I not get another one? There's another one. There's a couple other ones. Okay. TL. My question is, why do I keep dreaming of going into a building and can't seem to find my way out? Interesting. I feel like it's a problem that you can't find your way out of, that you can't find a solution for. So I'm getting that you should do an affirmation saying, thank you, God, so much for helping me find a solution to all of my problems. Thank you that everything that ever happens to me, I find solutions so easily and quickly. Thank you, God, so much that no matter what happens in my life, I just move through it effortlessly and all of the right answers come to me. And that my life is just so easy. Also, it's a lack of confidence in you being able to be creative and break outside your like comfort zone. So be willing to think outside the box and have confidence in whatever you do, no matter the consequences. Like take responsibility and just say, well, this feels like the right move to make. I'm going to go for it, whether people agree with it or not. And then like break through that, any kind of limitation. Yeah. They just said self-imposed prison too. The thank you God for my misery could help you do some brainstorming too, if you want to use that exercise. Okay, so this one doesn't say the whole thing, but I think I'm hopefully could get the gist. Do I have another one? It's kind of cut off a little bit, but I think I'll be able to get it. Okay. Hi, Amy. How are you? I really enjoyed our phone session a couple weeks ago. Thank you for the peace you bring to humanity. 3 questions below are for a friend of mine. Okay. Is her husband suffering? He has dementia and a pressure cyst on his backside, which needs weeks of recovery to clean out. Can he send healing to it? Is he suffering? No. Bring healing to it? Sure. Is it okay that I work on him? Yeah. Naki and sasishiin. Helapupu humaan. Tatahikin sase na aike e la no pumaaki na tikins. Shishihi e lahana akapuma ama ana tiki na ai. Thank you. Okay. Blank wants to know what to do to see. Do you see for his future? He's currently in the hospital and I'm not sure where to send him as it's not a long-term stay hospital. They are saying that a nursing home will not care for him well enough. Really? Oh, gosh, that's interesting. Like, where do you go if you can't even go to like a nursing home? You might have to have like hospice nurses or something come. Like home aid, like some kind of home aid coming in, caring for him. I don't know. That doesn't seem like they're saying yes. Like people coming into your home. Will he be able to get into a nursing home? I think he will. I think he'll be able to find one. It just may be a little bit further away. It'll be like higher tech or, like just something more advanced. It might be something more advanced. But it feels like about an hour to an hour and a half away. Okay, number 3, do you see him living on a farm with his son in Pennsylvania by next something or other? Yeah, I guess it's possible, sure. Maybe that's where he's going to get the care. It's part of the plan. He needs to think abundantly, be in that space that he can do anything. And then I get, yes, he'll feel divinely inspired to go do that. And another yes, loving himself. He needs to, both of you just need to be really grounded and just have a lot of confidence and have an abundant mindset that everything's going to work out really well, and it will. Okay, let's do a general blessing. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate you guys a lot. All right, so relax your shoulders. As long as it's for the good of everybody involved. And everybody's free will is considered. And this will amplify the energy of whatever you're hoping for or wishing for or intending. Hema anatein sasishi na hai. Hele henke impumaha na ai. Ha la ke hen saseshi na pumuma ona. Hala ke tein taike e la ansase. Shushum pomo oke ena kaike. Hasasena ashe ela ana pumumake. Okay, guys, have yourselves a beautiful, beautiful day, and I will talk to you later.